Hello everyone, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we are continuing from where we last left off, which is in Gerudo Town. Oops. We're actually going to be going over here to these 3 pins, like I mentioned last episode when I pinned them. So it's actually a shrine, a mini boss, and finally a quest. Well, I mean technically it's 2 quests because the second quest involves the mini boss, but that's alright. So here's the trick to this. It's hot because I'm not wearing the whole Gerudo set. Right, that's the thing. I will switch to my Desert Bow set. There we go. That lets me continue to use my sand boots. So here's the trick to getting to this shrine, and I can show it to you right here. If you look throughout the desert, you'll find these. They're statues of Gerudo, and they are pointing in a direction. Now that statue will point us to another statue, which will then point us to another statue, and so on and so forth, until we get to the shrine. So really all we have to do is follow those statues. And you say, well, why can't you just follow the pin that I made? Well, unfortunately, the problem with following the pin is that sandstorm over there. Have a raging sandstorm going on, and it's going to mess up our Sheikah slate so that we won't actually be able to tell where we're at. Thus causing us to be unable to actually find the pin. So we just kind of have to keep following those statues, really. I think I'll just go around this camp. I don't really need to fight these guys. They heard me, but they don't know where I went. So if you look ahead, there's another statue right here. No, never mind, that is a cactus. That is not a statue. How about that? Vegan Bone Moblin Spear is broken. Ancient Battle Axe. Not the greatest weapon for fighting fast enemies, but it works. Oh hey, I was right, there's a statue here. So the statue points that way, so we can just continue on this way until we get to the next statue. And here we go, we're into the sandstorm now. And as you can see, I can't see my pin. Now the nice thing is that if we're close enough to it, I did pin it, and I can actually still see that on my Sheikah scope, but that requires us to be close enough to it. So, example, if I look out there, I can see right over there is where I have pinned. So if I just keep going this way. Now, the only reason I can do it this way is because of the fact that I have previously done this section, and thus know that there is a shrine here and where to find it. So, if you haven't done the shrine or don't know where to find it, I have lost track of my pin. It's not behind me, is it? Nope, I've just lost track of it. Oh wait, hang on. Oh nope, that's the yellow pin. I'm looking for the red pin. And I'm not currently seeing it. Well, I know it's further down this way. If I've reached the mountain, I've gone too far. So, that much I do know. So, I haven't reached the mountain yet. So I haven't gone too far yet. There should actually be a statue right around here, if I recall, though. But I don't immediately remember. Well, those are some bones, and it's near some bones, but I don't think that's the right set of bones. Let's see, can I see it from here? No, I actually can't. I don't know why I can't see my pin anymore. I find that a little odd. Well, let's keep going this way. Again, there's statues that do lead you there. If you just follow those. There we go, here's one. See where the statue's pointing us. Is pointing that direction, I think. Pointing this way. Alright. And now it's getting cold, actually. So, now I actually need to switch to warmer armor, which I can use my ruby circlet for, and just equip soldier's armor for better defense. Not that I'm really going to come up against anything. Ah, here we go. This is where the shrine is. So if I had actually just followed the statues, I would have gotten here that way too. But here we go. Kemat Zeus Shrine. But the statues would have led me like up, down, left, right, all over the place before I got here. So go ahead and skip over these couple of cutscenes and get to the loading screen. And there's another shrine down by the Molduga. Oh, this one's kind of fun, but kind of hard at the same time. So this is a delayed puzzle. And the way this works is pretty simple. There is an electro ball, and you have to hit the stop time button at the exact right moment to stop time on it. Pretty simple, right? If I can get it anyway. I did not have this much trouble last time. Gosh dang it. This is not easy. It really isn't. I think I'm hitting it too early. Gosh darn it. It only is stasisable for a split second. So you have to really hit it just the right moment. Wow, I did not have nearly this much trouble the last time I did this puzzle. There we go. Oops, I don't need that arrow. I just need any normal arrow to knock it out of the way. Just like that. Ta-da! You can also use magnesis on it to kind of, you know, knock it away. You know, grab it while it's in midair, but that's a little bit harder because you can't actually magnesis it until after the stasis is over. And so it's honestly just kind of obnoxious trying to do that. There we go. So in here there's actually one of these thingies which you just electrify with that. and it opens the gate. Same rings true here, except that it's not, yeah, here it is. It's not on the other side, it's just right there. And the nice thing is that these things store that electricity or whatever, however that works. And so they stay open once you've hit them. And so I can just come right over here like this. Open the chest. Obtain a moonlight scimitar, or is it scimitar? See, I've never actually known how to pronounce that. Is it scimitar? Is it scimitar? Some people say skim, some people say sim. I've always heard it sim, but recently I've heard it skim. So I don't actually know if it's a scimitar or a scimitar. So I could probably look it up easily. Dictionary.com. Look up scimitar or scimitar and find out what it is. It's funny that, like, desert / Middle Eastern, you know, culture has the scimitar. You know, it's kind of interesting how that worked out. But yeah, now we can see that the sandstorm is gone. We can see that there's statues all over the place. They're actually much more frequent than they appeared. It's actually tons of them right here pointing at the shrine. Because there's one right over there, there's one right over there. Very, very frequent around the shrine here. But you wouldn't know it because of the fact that you're, you know, trying so hard just to find anything as you're walking through there. In fact, there's actually a couple of things that we kind of missed out on seeing because of the fact that we were trapped inside of the darkness. Oops. That Lizalfos, or not Lizalfos, it was the Keith that killed us. Because somehow I missed to shoot it with an arrow. So, I'm not sure how that ended up happening. Oh well. The Kamazus Shrine. Let's come back up here, see if those keys are back up here. Doesn't look like it. Nope, there's one of them, anyway. Unfortunately, the Zalfos are very quick enemies, and so hitting them with such a massive weapon is not easy. So, there we go. What I wouldn't give to have my Scimitar of the Seven back. Unfortunately, it broke, if I remember correctly. Did I just pick up an arm? I did. Oh, here's the thing about Lizalfos arms. They work just like boomerangs. So, that's why they're bent like that. One YouTuber that I saw, that I watched play this is like, yeah, apparently the Lizalfos just have a natural affinity for boomerangs. It's literally built into their bones. Like, well, I mean, yeah, that does seem to be the case here. I mean, that just kind of proves that they have a natural affinity for boomerangs. Come on, Link, climb up. Get all the way up, please. Thank you. So this is a Lizalfos camp. There's tons and tons of Lizalfos around here, unfortunately. Now they do have nice spears that are really useful. Okay, I do have a picture of this particular version of him. Just smack him with a Lizalfos arm. Ah, I have boomerang. Cool. This is all forked boomerang. You are all very annoying. You can just go ahead and die, please. Now where did his weapon go? What the heck? Didn't he have like a cool looking spear? Where did that go? That was the whole reason I was attacking him, was because he had that cool looking spear. Huh. I wanted that spear. That's weird. Oh well. Maybe it glitched out and like phased through the wall or something since they killed him right up against it. So, don't know. Oh well. So we lost the spear I was aiming to get, but I did get a boomerang. So, maybe that wasn't the guy that had the spear. I don't know. But there's actually a kind of a lot of stuff to kind of look around and explore here, like these ruins over here. There's a lot of like Leviathan bones around. Seems like there were a lot of larger creatures that lived out in the desert quite some time ago that seem to have basically all passed away not too long ago, or not quite long ago actually, rather. That's what I meant to say. It was quite some time ago. I mean, I don't really want to use my hardy stuff right now. Let's do electro steamed meat, because I know there are electric Lizalfos. So, okay. Don't know why you just now died, but whatever. And there's also these guys. There we go. Cats. Gotta love them. Oh, I guess these are just these. There's not really much here to see. I mean, there's another statue here, obviously. Let's see if there's anything up top. It's not really looking like it. Let's climb on up. No? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, let's try climbing up here real fast. I like glitched it. Wonder if there's anything at the very top. Probably not. I mean, these are ruins. There's really not much to them. Besides, you know, the fact that they're ruins. Well, I guess we can't even actually get up there. There we go. Hey! Nice. We got up. Not like there's much of anything up here, but, you know, exploration and all. I think actually that a lot of these bones might even be Molduga bones. Particularly those ones over there, because they kind of look like what a Molduga looks like, with the big fin and everything. You'll see that when we get closer to the Toruma Dunes, though. So, yeah, I guess our next thing is just to keep going and see if we can't find a Molduga. We actually are going to head into that sandstorm way back there. It's actually where the Leviathan bones are, way down here. So, we will be making our way in that direction shortly. So, but first we have a Molduga to fight. It's hilarious because I actually just watched today a YouTuber fighting the Molduga, and I'm like, wow. They had no idea what they're doing, did they? So, it was quite hilarious to watch. Yeah, we just gotta go down here. Yeah, right there. I actually don't know where the Molduga that they fought was. They were like in that sandstorm when they were fighting it, which is kind of weird. So, Molduga that I'm about to fight is this one right here. And this is not the one that they fought at all. So, let me go ahead and get my bombs ready. Boom! There's the Molduga. That gigantic freaking brute. I'll get away from it. And I want to throw another bomb. Oh dear. Hang on. We can throw this bomb. Nope, that's not good. Oh dear. It's not easy to fight this thing. So, actually funny watching the other YouTuber. I think he died 6, 7 times against the Molduga. Well, technically, one of the times he just blew himself up with a bomb arrow, but whatever. It was quite hilarious to watch, though. I don't want to deal with this keys. Boom! It's like, really? Really? Well, why would you use a bomb arrow on a freaking keys that's right in front of your face? I don't understand. Mushroom. Can we grab that on the way down? There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and save here this time. And now, gonna face against the Molduga. The nice thing about the round bombs is that they do roll, and Molduga are sensitive to vibrations, which means that they will actually sense the like rolling of your bomb. So it is always, honestly, a really good idea to use the round bombs. So, you can get the bombs. You can get it to go after the bomb. It becomes a lot easier. So, these things though are wicked looking. They really are. Like, they are super just wild looking. Like, holy crap. Come on, take the bomb. He did not take the bomb at all. How about that? I think he was sensing my vibrations, and so he did not go after the bomb that I could clearly see was rolling, because he bumped it several times and it started rolling. So, yeah, oh well, what can you do? Let's try this again. These things are not easy, especially as early on as this. But we really want to get that Thunder Helm. So, or I really want to get that Thunder Helm. There it goes. Now it's going after it. Boom! I bet that I could do tons of damage to it if I charged up and did Urbosa's Fury. Another thing that you can do, and this is how I did it last time. I was trying to utilize the vibrations strategy instead. It's just kind of run around so the bomb is in its way. Nice! I did tons of damage to it. And usually it goes after the bomb when you do that. But I think that it's just detecting the vibrations from my feet, and it's just immediately charging after that. There we go. That worked. There's it for Brosis Fury. Dead. Very nice. And now it's hot. Let's switch to Desert Bow, because I couldn't even survive a hit anyway, so it didn't matter what my armor was. Tons of Molduga guts. Only a couple of fins, though. Actually, a good couple of fins. Actually, oh no, we got two. Okay. I was gonna say, actually, I'm surprised we only got one chest, but no, we did get two. It's a Gerudo Spear, that'll be useful. And this one is another Gerudo Spear. Huh. Apparently he ate Gerudos. How about that? Now let's see. Yeah, we have enough fire arrows to do this. So there's a shrine right here as well. You wouldn't know it immediately offhand, but if you light all 4 of these torches, and it's really just easier to use fire arrows than to light one and then carry a torch around. Plus, I don't know if they like go out over time, so you know, I always try to run between them, and you know, you can't run with a torch, unfortunately. Done. And there's a shrine. And so we just have a couple more side quests to do before we'll get the Thunder Helm. We actually have to... There's one in Gerudo Town itself that we have to do. We need wild berries for that though, so I'm gonna need to look around for some of those. I'm not actually sure where they grow. They just seem to be kind of a random plant that grows in varying locations. I think it's a blessing shrine. So KU's blessing. How about that? Golden bow. That's really not useful. Because that's actually weaker than most of my current bows, I think. Yeah, it's only got 14. Engineered to strike distant targets. Well, we'll keep that because it is the golden bow. And the cool thing about the golden bow is that, and the phrenic bow does this as well, when you pull in, it zooms in super far, and you can actually hit things further away than you would with like a regular arrow or a regular bow. It's actually really good for dragon hunting because of that. Because you can like really get close and aim at the horns, and you can shoot the horns that way. So, makes things a lot easier when you're dragon hunting. So, speaking of dragon hunting, I do need to continue to do some dragon hunting. So, because we need Farash's horns to upgrade the champion's tunic. But then we also need Din Rail's horns and Nadra's horns to get it fully upgraded. So, alright. So we did those. The next area is down here, and there's going to be another sandstorm there, so we're going to have to be careful on our way. 'Cause you can already see it right there. We're going to have to go through that sandstorm to get to the Leviathan bones. That said though, I do think that this is a pretty good spot to end this episode off at. that said, if you have enjoyed, and this is the first episode you've seen, or you missed episodes, feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. And in the next episode, we will make our way into the sandstorm to go help out Barta. We're actually getting very close to it right now. So, alright, with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.